Welcome back to HealingOaths Capricorn. This is Briel and I'm here with your 2023 message, and I'm going to be using tarot as well as the 12 houses of astrology. So we'll choose a card for each house, and as I go through I'll let you know what each house stands for, the area of our lives that are represented by each one, and then we'll get the message from the tarot, and then at the end I'll be choosing a card for you, which is with a sigil that speaks about a potential blind spot, something that you may need to pay attention to for 2023 for your benefit. So let's get going and see what our messages are. Hope everybody's doing well. We have on our first house, which is about ourself, our identity, how we appear to the world, our attitude and approach to life. This card indicates here that the Magician, which is very positive, that you have all the skill that you need, and not only do you feel accomplished, but you also appear to other people to be accomplished. You're somebody that is looked at as somebody that has all that they need and has the ability to have and do whatever it is that they want. It speaks about there's positive creativity and the ability to transform reality according to your intentions. And you possess the skills to start what you want, to undertake whatever it is that you need. Now is time for you to utilize this in 2023 to make sure that they'll see you as somebody that's accomplished, but continue, let them know. It also speaks about the fact that now magical and spiritual acts are favored. Anything that seemed difficult before is going to, like magic, become easy to you. Okay? Capricorn, you are in for a very good year. We then have the second house, which is about money, income, work, job, values, work ethics, and your daily routine. And we can see here that we have another positive for you. And this speaks about the fact that you should make sure that you listen. This makes sure to encourage you to listen to your inner voice, to your intuition, to pay attention to your dreams, because this will provide you with guidance and will also assist in leading you to success, right? Reality is good. You have the skill, but also the fact that this is a magician, and it spoke about an increase in spirituality or the magic within your world, the ability for you to have whatever it is you need, and things will be coming easy to you. Listen to your intuition and it'll guide you in the right direction on how to use your skills and your gifts. Okay, Capricorn? So that was your second house, and that was about with your money, your income, your work, your values, your work ethics. So this indicates to me that you can have what it is you want within those areas, but be guided by your intuition and use your skills, right? We have here the third house, which is about communication, thinking, social activities, our brothers, our sisters, as well as our neighbors, and also our interests in the world. So this speaks to us about the fact that with communication is the house I normally think of this at. This also speaks about people like me that have a YouTube channel, the way we communicate with people through technology, the fact that we communicate maybe with a lot of people if we're blessed to have a great following. We then have, it says here that sometimes movement or moving around is not always the right thing to do to get what you want. What you need to do is also be trusting of people, but what you need to do is see the fox here behind him. Be careful who you trust. So you need to do some investigation. You need to wait and take your time when you do things. So here it talks about you have the ability to do everything, but don't rush, right? Follow your intuition. Be careful. There might be somebody slick around you. So take your time and then follow the path that you're guided to follow to have the success that you need to have, right? And this also, because it's a house that speaks of communication, siblings, neighbors, those people may be some of the people that you have to kind of, unfortunately, maybe watch out for, since that's indicated in the third house. Or it could be about communication, that you may be hearing things that are not exactly what they should be. And another thing that's just come into me is be careful what comes out of your mouth. Think before you speak. Communication. Think before you say what you're going to say to the brothers, sisters, to the neighbors. Okay. We have here home, which is your roots, your family, your self-care, foundations, your mother, children, and women in your family, especially your mother. And here we have a definite positive for you. And also this is about things that happen at home, in the privacy of your world, is what the fourth house indicates for us. In the privacy of our home, our world, what we have or do or know behind closed doors. And like I said, also any women that are within your life, especially your mother. This says that trust and balance and truth are the things that you need to stick with. Trust, balance, and truth, which is about the same thing that this card is saying. It also speaks about clearing away the truth from, clearing away the false, I should say, from the truth. So being able to see what is real and what is not. Okay? And this again has to do with, so it may be your siblings, your brothers and sisters. There may be some type of issue within your household, your family, or women around you, right? Also emotions. So we're looking at balance. We're looking at balance and being able to also, it specifically said, identify what is real and what is true. And those around you that are real and are true. Think about your people within your family, especially the women or other women around you, is what this would indicate to me. And also having to do with maybe your home and your family. So we will see what the rest of the year brings also, or the rest of the houses bring. Capricorn, let's look at your fifth house and see what we have for you here. This is a house about romance, about love affairs, play, the creativity in our life, whether it's a hobby or even our self-expression, the way that we experience pleasure in life, as well as if we're an entrepreneur, our business, the things that we create out into this world. We can see here that there's definitely a positive change here coming for you with the Tower card. And this is going to remind us that for 2023, we do have the opportunity for change, and not only just the opportunity for change, but it says that there might have been things building up that were not as positive, but they're going to be transformed. And you should work on transforming them, changing them, because you'll know what they were. The things that were not exactly working out well or positive in your life, whether within your romance or within your business, the things that you create, those types of arenas, the way you experience pleasure. So you're going to have the opportunity to change these things. They're going to be transcended. And also you must understand that even though you might be missing them for a while, after they change or they're removed from your life, they will be brought back in another form that is going to be better for you. So think about your romance, think about your creativity, things that you do for your hobby, things you do for pleasure, the ways you experience pleasure, and also if you're an entrepreneur, your business. We have then your sixth house, which is about health, fitness, the systems that are around you, your service, your work habits, organizations that you belong to, your sense of usefulness. A lot of times this has to do with our physical health or health in some way in life when we talk about our sixth house. And this is a definite positive that is showing here. And it reminds us, first of all, that we should be kind to others who are less fortunate to us. And it also reminds us that we do have the benefit of having skill and abilities, and they've caused us to have success. And as I said before, this is not just a material thing in many things that you do. It's encouraging you to continue going on. And also, don't just rely on the things that you have accomplished in the past, but go ahead and accomplish more with your skills, with your abilities. And then remember those who need to be remembered, that maybe you can benefit or you can help. And also be appreciative of how much you have learned and the skills and abilities that you have. So that's very good for you in this area, Capricorn, of your health. So this, because it speaks of health, system, services, work habits, organizations, and your sense of usefulness, it indicates to me that you have the ability to keep your life, the different areas of your life, including even your bodily health, in good form, because you have the skill to do so, and you're probably in good form now. So we have here the 7th house, which is your one-to-one relationships, marriage relationships that are one-to-one contracts, business partners, equality, interpersonal style with others, and how you share. Here we have an opportunity for improvement. And with this, we're seeing that you have the ability to improve even more in these areas if you keep your cool. We're reminded here that if you get upset about something, you're not as thoughtful, you're not able to see things clearly. You're actually then looking sometimes to outwardly to see what is the cause of the issue. But if you remain calm, it says that you will be more patient, and you will then be able to, I would say, resolve whatever issues there are effectively. Because here, you need to look at things in a new light. But here, you're upset, you're not calm, you're agitated. So you're not able to look at things in a new light. So resolutions are difficult to come about. So in our one-to-one relationships, our contracts, and the way that we deal with others, we should always remain calm so that we can be thoughtful, we can be insightful, and we can make sure that the situation from our part comes out the best that it could. We then have the 8th house, Capricorn, which is about merging, sex, intimacy, inheritance, shared finances, joint ventures, prosperity, transformation, other people's money house, this is called, because it could also have to do with the resource, somebody else's resources, that an asset, somebody else's resources that you can or do benefit from. In this house, Capricorn, we can see that we have an ability to benefit or to improve here. And this speaks of the need to look at what's holding you back. If there's something that you need to get done and doing it effectively and quickly, it indicates that although you're successful, you have a lot of success coming towards you here in 2023, that sometimes there are things that are stopping you from moving forward as expeditiously as you should. And also, the issue is probably you when you look at it this way. You need to go inward and think about what it is that makes you not act as quickly when certain issues or certain tasks are ahead of you. And you may also notice that there are other people around you that have the same experience. So not only look within yourself, but if you observe them or maybe reach out to them, you are going to be able to overcome whatever this is that is causing you not to act as expeditiously as you should. And your awareness of this is the key thing. So like, look within, look without, but look to identify what the issue is when it comes to you moving as quickly as possible. It could be about investments, loans, property. It could be about transformation. But I would say that looking at what we have here, it could be about transformation, the fact that you're changing. There are things about you that are changing. You see other people around you changing, but you yourself are maybe reluctant to do so. Because remember, we spoke about spirituality up here and the fact that the opportunity to continue to succeed is based on being more spiritual, being more in depth, listening to our intuition, right? And we know changes are coming. We have the 9th house, and this is about wisdom, philosophy, travel, higher education, or ethics, law, religion, cross-cultural relations, and what we learn or how we learn. And this to me indicates that there's going to be movement here. So you can expect, Capricorn, that you will be doing some travels. It says that you are going to also be able to succeed in whatever you undertake that has to do with these areas of your life. So if you're traveling for work, if you're traveling for any other reason, whether it's pleasure, it is going to be positive for you. If you deal with people that are not from the same place you're from the same culture maybe, that could be indicated here. It will also be positive. If you are very enthusiastic about it but not overpowering, it will be a benefit for you. You have the skills it takes, it reminds us here also, because you're a knight here, moving forward. But just be careful how you use the sword. I would say too much enthusiasm may not be good in this, but when you are dealing with these ideas or these issues, you're in areas of life, you're bound to succeed. Just don't overdo it, Capricorn. We have the 10th house, which is about your career, long-term goals, service, status, reputation, public image, the men in our families, masculinity, how we express our masculinity, whether we're male or female, experts, our ambition, our reputation, and our fame. And the 3 of Pentacles is here. And this is indicating that definitely you are in a positive position with these things in life. And it tells us that we should also remember that not to do everything on our own. We need to look for others that are allies for us, or people that are companions and supporters for us. So this is about groups working together, okay? And it'll help us in whatever we're doing, whether it's a project, whether we're studying. And you can be successful on your own, but it's going to be more difficult for you, Capricorn. Whatever you're doing, work with others, but use your discernment to look for the ones that are good, right? And but team up, because it's going to benefit you. And it also speaks about the fact that whatever it is that you are working on, you will be successful. So there again, we speak about your success. We can see that although everything is not completely smooth, which is the way life works, you do have the ability for success because you have the skills and you have the support. The 11th house we have is a group, our friends, the people that we hang out with, relax with, our humanitarianism, hopes and wishes, technology, and the future. And we can see here that there is definitely a positive here for you, which speaks about you being able to have the best in these areas. We know that you have, excuse me, good people around you that you need to look out for. And it says that you might have some problems that are large at this point, but they will be resolved within 2023, and peace and happiness will result. Don't worry over it. And we understand that the ability to enjoy life is important to us. And that in this way, there might be something at this point blocking you or causing you some worries in this area. Because again, this is about how we perform in groups, but more likely friend groups, and also our hopes and wishes and our future. So this could be you unlocking something that is the way towards one of your greater wishes in the future. Or it could be about whatever it is, the major problem you thought you had in that area. You can see the way through because you have people around you to assist you. And because this area speaks about dealing with people, it could be again on a travel trip that could help you out, or people that are not from where you're from originally or from a different culture. Because again, we see throughout there's information about keeping our cool, how we deal with people, knowing that we have the skill, listening to our intuition, Capricorn, making sure we just sort out the right people and keep things fair and equal, and that this will all bring us to success. So we have our 12th house now here, and this speaks about endings, healing, closure, solitude, spirituality, karma, our afterlife, old age, limiting beliefs, and our subconscious, and the things that are hidden. So as far as the things that are in the 12th house, we can see that there's opportunity here for improvement, because it speaks of needing to know what is important, right? And this might take learning something more. And this house is about the depth, things that are hidden, spirituality. So this says for your spiritual achievement and benefit, it is best for you to take on further wisdom, to learn something more. Upgrade your skills. As skilled as you are, you can upgrade your skills within your spiritual life. Listen to your intuition. Upgrade your skills, and that will benefit you with how you deal with the rest of your life, because here it speaks about you leaning on your intuition, and that there's an ability for you to upgrade spiritually. And the house of spirit here, the 12th house, and the things that are hidden, reminds us that these are things that we should, again, here speaks about going inward again, going inward again. These are things that the 12th house speaks of, things that we should work on learning more about, and enjoying life more because of the skill that we have achieved. In fact, not wasting our time and our energy because we don't exactly know how we're applying our time and our energy. And also having some more joyfulness, learning to be more joyful in what we do. And that will bring us benefits also. So that's a wonderful reading for 2023, Capricorn. You have a lot going for you already, and just a few refinements to make the best of 2023. I wish you blessings and have a wonderful 2023. Come back and visit, watch again, watch some of the other videos, and thank you for visiting. Bye-bye.